Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing fantastic. As a matter of fact, I'm just being really, I've been inspired by cleaning. As I'm cleaning things out and looking for things that I need, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to work on this and get this done. So one of the things that I want to work on and get done is my card stash. I'm not going to get through it today, but I'm going to make a tiny little itty bitty teeny weeny dent. There we go. Yes. So I was looking for through the cards because I wanted to make Jason a Valentine card. I had cards that I made, but they were just really girly, and I didn't want to give him a really girly card. So I went through all the parts and pieces, and with some cardstock and taking apart some other pieces that I liked, I was able to put together red, black, and white Valentine card for him. I should have brought it down here to show you. Actually, I'll go grab it really quick. I'll be right back. Here it is. I grabbed this from my black cardstock paper pack that I have, and I made that as the base, but on the flip side of it, it's white, and I didn't want a bright white one, so I took black cardstock and I just cut it down a little bit, folded it in half, and then instead of gluing it, because then it will buckle, I learned that last time I made Jason a card, it did the buckling thing, so I just hand stitched. I just did a little 3-hole pamphlet stitch, sewed it in there with some thread, wrote a little Valentine note in there for him. And yeah, so it's just black, red, and white. It's very simple. I inked everything in with black ink. That's it. Super simple. I'm not a master card maker. I did date it, but that's it. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. I just got done eating lunch and then I ran up and down the stairs. Oh my gosh. All right. So while I was in there, I was looking at cards and I thought, oh, I just want to tear apart cards. I just want to tear them apart. I have to give this back to Jason. So I'm going to put this over here so I don't forget. So I grabbed some cards that I knew I wanted to play with. So as I'm going through my card stack, I'm thinking, you know, I'm keeping them because I have either images that I love. Maybe there's something I want to fussy cut. Some of them I'm keeping because I like the sayings inside. And then if it's something that there's nothing really that I want for it, I'm like, but I can't just throw it away because it's such a good base. Well, my friends, I have 2 big boxes of cards. I have one that's all cards, one that's all Christmas cards, and then I have boxes of handmade cards. I have one that's not, or that are all handmade, not by me. I have ones that are handmade by me. It's too many cards, and I'm just saving them forever. So I'm going to move through them. And I thought, what better way than just start here? So I liked this. I had multiple. And this is a really pretty image. This one, I had multiple on this. And the reason why I was grabbing multiples is because I thought if I worked on them, maybe I would have like 1 to use or 2 to use and 1 for my stash. Because if I love it that much, and for whatever reason, I feel like I have to keep everything. You know, I have 1 to keep. This is not my favorite color orange, but I'm thinking that with this is fussy cut out, it's raised. I think that might be cute. Or just around the edge. So let's just try that. Let's just try 1 right now and see. I want to cut that out. And then this is pretty. So I do like that. And then this can be collaged on, and then I can have like a nice base right there for a journal card. So pretty much want to move through my cards and do this. These ones, right here, we're all in a set. And I don't know, from the Coronation collection. Anyways, they're just cards. There's nothing special about these. I'm not sure that I would keep the saying on there though, but I do like this part. And I'm thinking, let's see. It is, you know, not quite, whoops. It's just a little, I can just shrink this down. So this would be like 6.5 and I can shrink that down too to be 4.5. So 6.5 by 4.5. That would make a nice journal card. It would also, I think, could make even a pocket. It would be kind of a deep pocket, but it would still make a nice journal card, you know, tucked in. Like I said, I think I would cover this up. The goal of life is living in agreement with nature, or not. Actually, that's very nice. So let's try that one. And I know I can keep them together and use them as a card to put in there, but honestly, I just don't think I'm going to. And it adds bulk. So I would have to cover this up. So now I can cover that up or just use this for my scrap pile. Sometimes I'll keep the sayings if I can cut them out nice, but I don't always because I always forget to do cards. So that one I'm going to use for that. And let's see. Does anybody else hoard cards? I mean, I have so many of them. I'm actually going through them when I was looking for this. Oh, look, I found one yellow one like this. So when I was going through them, I was like, oh my gosh. And then I had a pile that I was just chucking, like just going to get rid of the cards. And then I thought, oh, maybe I should save them and see if anybody wants them. But then I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it is just my area. I don't know. But I'm thinking, oh, these are in such abundance everywhere. Like nobody's going to want the ones I'm getting rid of because they're literally just not what I want. See, those are cute. I like that little look there. I think that'd be a cute journal card. It's very white. I wonder if I can dye that with like a cup of tea that I have later on today, maybe. We'll see. But see, like even this, like part of me is like, just save all this stuff and I can just collage over and make a journal card. I just have so much junk. I just don't know that I need more. So this one, yeah, I guess let's cut and tear. Let's cut and tear into this stuff. Let's see. I kind of have that I went through, and then sort of. I didn't really fully go through it. We'll do it this way. So this one, yeah, I don't think I'm going to use that stuff, you guys. I really don't. I do like this, but I want to trim this down. I like that purple frame with those flowers. I just think it's really pretty and springy, but that's the only piece that I would keep. I can add this to something. I can do some stitching with it or not. It just has a lot of possibilities, but the art, the image of it is so pretty. It just takes a lot of work. This is something I always want to do at the on the sofa later on, you know, like one of the projects. It's just such an easy thing to do, but there's just not enough light in our living room for me to see what I'm doing. There we go. See, and then that's pretty. And then I have this on the back, which I can collage on that, or I can just leave that. What is it? I have called thee by name, thou art mine. And then it has the verse thing right there. So it's not a big deal. I can leave it or not, doesn't matter. I'm going to let go of this. This I know I could stamp on that and use it, but my friends, I have piles and piles of it. I have to say no. I have to. These butterfly ones are cute. This is something that, same thing with that one. I feel like I can just like stitch around this. Now this one right here, congratulations on your wedding. So like, I'm not going to use that, but I'm thinking with this one right here, if I was doing a prayer type journal, I mean, it doesn't have to be just a prayer journal, but just cut something in that range, right? This would be cute for a little saying, a little card, you know. Let's see. Let's take this. I don't have an edge punch over here, but I was thinking like a nice edge punch on here would be nice. Which one should we do? Something different. No, we're not. We're just going to do the same one. I feel like, does anybody else have this? Do you have one that you use almost always? I feel like I use this one always. But there we go. So simple. It's a nice little saying. Probably should have waited until I collaged the back of it. Oh, it's shiny. I don't really have to collage the back of it. That's a little bit rough right there. Even though it's shiny, if I use one of my permanent inks, I can stamp on it if I'm careful. Or I can put a pocket on here with some lace and just make a cute little, just a simple little pocket or tag. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this ink is still going strong from when I inked it and when I just put it through that new pad. Well, there you go. Look at all those struggles. And I don't have to like, and like really wreck my pads. So I just want a little bit just to make it stand out a little bit like that. I kind of wish I would have went over it with like a gray instead. Still can, you know, it's not, the day's not over. But I do like the way that brown looks, this vintage photo looks on this kind of shiny. Let me just run that around a little bit. That's kind of pretty. So, yeah, I like it. So this is part of my, see now I want to keep this piece. That's a nice piece to keep. This is a nice piece that I'll keep. I'll keep this one because I like that it's a nice, I like the color. But let's do something really quick before we're done. Let's make it a little, like a little label. I want to do that one, but then I don't. I think I'm just going to do this one that I like so much. See how skinny it makes it. Yeah, I like it. I can live with that. And then this would make a cute little, like a bookmark shaped tag or something I can put a, you know, a brad or something in, like those labels. It can go this way or this way on a belly band or on a side pocket with a word or an image. Like, it's just really pretty. I like it just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and just give it some ink. Because then now it has this little thing here. It has like a little matching partner in crime. No crime here. The only crime I have here is that I have more stuff than I'll ever use. That's my crime. Is it a crime? It's such a crime. I'm just trying to save everything, you know, like from the thrift stores, from the garbage, from the dumps. Like, I'm just trying to do my duty. Okay. There we go. I like it. Yeah. Okay. All right, I like that. So this piece right here, this just got too much stuff. I'm gonna let this one go. Oops, there we go. And then I have this, which was the butterflies. This is what I was after to begin with. Now, do I just leave it like this? How big is this? You ask? I don't know. Let's go through here. So it's 4 3/4. It's a lot on the larger side. And how tall are you, little one? My little one. It is 6 3/4. There's that little bit of writing right there on the back, but that's nothing. That's nothing bad. Let me just trim this edge here, right there. That's the piece, the side where I tore it, and it was just had a little bit of roughness. It wasn't sitting as sweet as I wanted it to. As sweet as gosh dang it. I ate lunch. My brain, I cannot process food very well. You guys are gonna hear it. I just ate and words just stopped coming to me. Language, I almost feel like I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, I feel like my words are slurred. My thoughts are slower. I can't keep a thought in my head very well. And it doesn't really matter what I eat. Even when I eat high protein, it's not as bad. That's just the way I am. Okay, I'm cutting this down a little bit all the way around because I haven't decided if I want to be. I kind of like that yellow rim like that. You know? Now, I don't want those. Do I do a nip or a curve? A nip or a curve? And I'm calling these nips today. So I'm going to nip it with this. I'll just do a little nip. Because see, it's got that roundness, so I want to do something a little different. Yeah, we'll just make it nippy. And that way, if I do ever stitch around it, yeah, I still can easily, I feel like. But like right there, it's already decorated. I can stitch on it if I want to or not. I can do some stamping back here. I can add, you know, like a little label on here and do different things. But that's pretty much done. Done, and done. Now, what else? We have another one just like that. Let's see what else I can do. I guess if I just do it like that to start off with, maybe that would be helpful. Okay. There, I feel like that's much more even. That's what I was trying to think of before. I don't know what I was saying. Thin. Somebody already spilled coffee. I'm gonna leave it. The job's halfway done. I like how it's already aged right there. So let's do the other nipping. It's a little bit a deeper cut, longer cut, wider cut, bigger cut, whatever. Since I have more space on that. And there we have that one. And this one, since I didn't trim it down, whoops, my wire is getting in the way. That is not helpful to me. That one is, yeah, still a pretty large card. But these are great because since I like to do pockets on my journal covers also on the inside, a lot of times I want something that will fit wide, but I also need it tall enough so I can put, you know, more than just one little thing back there. So those kind of things work out really nice. And I feel like it also, when you give your journal to somebody or sell it or whatever, however it gets to the next person, gives them an idea of things that they can salvage of their own stuff, and are just like, wow, you know, yeah, this is going to work. I'm going to go ahead, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that. Same thing I'm going to do here. Let's trim that side down here. And then we'll do this again. And then this one again, I think we'll do the deep, there we go. The deep cut there, like that and like that. This one can actually be a little tag. Let me grab this little puncher. Yeah, there we go. All right, like that. That's nice. I like it because it's like, it's just not a stark white. It's still light colored, so I think it'll look nice. I can put it with white, I believe. You know, like it'll look pretty with something white. It'll still stand out, but it looks good with something that's not white. You know, it'll go with color. That is what's drawing my eye. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I waited so long to open up a new ink. My friends, if anybody is like that and they're waiting forever and a day and they're just struggling and pressing, like, I cannot tell you how much more relief my hand has that I'm not like scrubbing in that thing. So I won't be doing that anymore. Now this one is a little bit, we did this one wider. This one's smaller. And I think I'm going to do something different here. Oh man. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take that off and that off. We'll just try to make this one a little bit smaller. Whoa. Catastrophe time. I'm going to, see, I want to keep these for skinny tags. I have a lot of skinny tags. I don't really need more. I probably could have done this with the other one too. Just go all the way to there and take that piece. I still can. Like it's just sitting on top of the trash can right there. Sometimes it's nice to have some that are like similar in this size. I don't want to mess with all that other stuff. So we'll do this and then we'll go ahead and get this part done. Oh, see, I just don't want wetting on it. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it off. I'm gonna leave the little squiggle because doesn't bother me. That part does not bother me. But the word wetting doesn't really bother me, except for I'm not doing a wedding journal, and so that'll be like and it's a little too odd. Cut that. I'm gonna make short, squatty tags. Like that and like that, and then that and like that, and then these are adorable, and they're really pretty, as I keep saying. Just give them a little bit of ink on the edges. All right. I know this is like mass production, but you know what? I have to do mass production because I have mass stuff. So much stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling with my iPad. All of a sudden, I don't have space on there anymore, and it's not letting me put my videos. It's been hassling me. I'm like, I'm used up too much of my space, and yeah, I'm not gonna go buy another iPad just to do this. I don't understand what happens. Like, I use it the same way. I do the cleanups. I do all these things all the time, and then all of a sudden, it just does this. I think it's a yeah. I don't know. I know what I think. I think it's a I don't know the right word. I think it's a setup. That's what I think. I think I ought to make these like little label things. I probably should put these empty ones right here. I should keep these in a special section since I'm going to go through the cards. I'm probably going to have a lot of these, and they're going to be similar in the colors, but there'll be some differences. It would be nice to have these just to pull out, wouldn't it? Also, it'd be nice to put on these are some stickers, I think. These would make nice sticker pieces. Okay, so there's that one. There was one more. There it is. And I want to make some cards. So let's put this, let's find a little basket. I don't know. I'm running out of baskets because they're all full. Because they're all full. I was working on this one. I do like that. I think it'd be nice for a little journal card. I'm just gonna round the edges on the corners. Why do I keep saying the edges? Okay, there we go. And I'm not gonna ink that one up. I'm just gonna leave it. All right. So these have sayings. These are plain. And then here's some pictures. Let's see, what else do we have in our little stash that I want to play with at the moment? I do like these ones, but I don't want all of that. So let's see how I can go about. I'm going to cut within the lines here, inside the line. So cut that off and cut that one off. Whoops. All right. I think I'm going to move this. It's driving me crazy. Or, nope, I guess not. I have too much stuff going on here. I'm going to go right under those words. Getting that G, all the word, the whole word, and off. And then we'll go right above that blue line there and grab that. There we go. And just like that. Isn't that beautiful? It's like a postcard. And then we just have to... I think I'm going to leave that one. I'm not going to nip the edges or the corners because I feel like this would be something that I could put on, you know, the card, which I still have right over here. I haven't put anything else on here. This is the one I was working with for the that vintage book page. But wouldn't that be pretty? Like even on there. Or on scrapbooking paper. This one's got color on it though. Well, that doesn't bother me. It's pretty busy, but you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting? Oh, that's kind of pretty. That's not wide enough. Well, I guess it kind of is. It's not doing it for me, not that one. What else do I have handy? I have all my scraps over here because I want to do some collaging. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. All right, how about... Let's try something and see. I mean, we won't know what we won't know until we know. So let's know. Let's see if we can know together. Let's take that and then just get fun and funky. I wish it was up more like that though. But I want that purple flower. Okay. You know what? It's still pretty. Let me see if I cut. I want to go just right above there, like that. I think. We'll see. Just for something different. That's kind of cute. I don't know if I absolutely love it though with this card. I feel like if I brought it up a little bit, and then we can still see that one down there. I don't know if that'll still look finished. I do kind of like it. What I was thinking is I can put like the cellophane, something clearer on that side. And I think I like that idea. I just don't know for sure. Maybe set that one aside for just a second, but I have this cute piece right here. I'm gonna let go of that. I'll put this back over here. That right there. I'm just going to set that over here for a moment. Coming back to that, I don't really want that stuff. I'm going to let that go, and I'm going to cut this one out also the same way, just right inside that line, and right inside that line. Yeah, this feels good. I just have to power through, and I think, so the other day when I was going through that box really quick, I thought, oh, it was getting daunting because there's so many cards. And I think what I need to do, honestly, is just grab a stack and not be handpicked. Like, I handpicked all these ones, sort of. It's quickly handpicked. Not handpick them. Just grab like a bundle and then just work through that bundle. One bundle at a time. Keep, you know, how I want to do it, what I want to keep, however it comes to me. And then just cut them down and get them in a spot, because honestly, when I'm done and I have 5 million pieces, I think I'm going to be like, okay, let's let some of this go. I'm going to leave, am I going to leave that? Should I just nip them? Yeah, let's just nip. I'm feeling pretty, I'm like in a nippy mood here. Let's do that, and that, and then that. So pretty. And then, you know, like I can put something on there or not, but it's already got some nice heft to it. I like that. I do like it. I do like that idea. I want to put some cellophane. Actually, I kind of like it better now that it's nipped. What do you think? Well, and I was thinking I could put like a little tag in there, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of having that see-through, doesn't it? Not really. Let's see. What if I had a tag? Let's practice. What if I had a tag and I put it in there? So I'd have to have like the plastic on that so that it just slides right through. So maybe something a little bit bigger. And then you don't see that. You see the flowers on the outside. Like, is that really going to be pretty? I think so. But the whole idea is that it would be see-through. And you would see that. I kind of like that. Does everything have to be a pocket? I don't think so. I think sometimes it can just be a fun element, a fun, pretty element. And honestly, I could make a skinny pocket. Like, didn't I just have these skinny tags here? That's too, no, that will not work. This one might. Yeah, I think I'm reaching. Okay. Maybe just leaving it just like that. I would need a dark ink on there. Okay, setting those down for a moment, coming back to this in a second. Let's see. Was I really feeling this? This one I thought, see, oh, now this side you can probably see it's embossed. It's embossed. It's not my favorite color, orange. However, when it's on something else, sometimes that's when I feel like it will shine. Let's see if I can, well, first of all, let me get some more straighter cuts off here, the salvage. So I do like this. So I'm going to salvage first, and then we'll do some fussy cuts real quick to see. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. So I can also add these pretty pieces. That orange does not bother me so much anymore, but isn't that cute? I can add more, and I can get some dimension and some more color. Oh, I didn't think I was going to like those together, but that's not bad. You know, and say I went around this with a really pretty orange thread, or I put little like orange stickles inside the centers of the flowers, or I put some orange on the butterflies. That's actually beautiful. I do like that. Okay. And then I'm going to throw these pieces right here into my scrap pile over there. All right. So I did one of those. This yellow one, it's different. I am not going to fussy cut that out with scissors, that's for sure. I don't know if I'm going to fussy cut that out at all. I'll do these ones, though. I like those orange ones. Okay. This one, I'm going to pull it because I can't. I just can't do it. This, I'm going to put in my, I want to put that with my book where I need to do some collaging. Let's see. See this kitty cat? I wanted to fussy cut him out, but, yeah, I'm going to fussy cut him out. Oh my gosh, my friends. I don't know if I have time to tell you a story. I want to tell you a story. I think I have time. It's like, it's just so silly. So, but it's just like, it's ridiculous. Wait till you hear. So Jason is like really into his politics, into his beliefs. And he's very, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain him. God, I do love that guy, but boy, oh boy. So, he, like a lot of people, and maybe you are one of these people, and that's okay. It's okay to be this way. I still love him so much, but, I'm just not like that. Anyways, I got to tell you this story, so let me quit apologizing. I'm going to apologize to everybody and anybody that I offend. I don't mean to, and I do not want to get into a political talk, so please do not political talk me on the comments. I just want to tell you a story because I think it's crazy. But, maybe I shouldn't tell the story. No, I'm going to tell the story. All right. So, anyhow, Jason has a cousin who believes 100% the opposite of him and trust 100% opposite of him. I won't even tell you which way either one of them stand because I really don't want to get into a political talk, and it's just the way it is. So, but anyways, so she's always posting on her page stuff, and I'm like, it's fine. It's her page. I don't care. And like, I tell Jason, like, cause sometimes he'll be like, I can't believe she posted. I'm like, don't follow her then. It's her page. Like, if you don't like it, don't follow her. But I think, sometimes I really think the man just wants to argue with somebody. So, I don't know. He gets mad when I say that. But it's true. Like, why else are you doing this? I'm thinking. But anyways, so I said, don't follow her. So do I want to keep that blue frame on or take the blue frame off? I think blue frame off. Okay, so I think, did I just go around that twice? Now this is the third time. Third time's a charm. Anyhow, so he posted something on his, which he posts political stuff on his thing all the time. Anyways, it's okay. It's his Facebook. He can do what he wants until he can't, right? Anyways, so but what he posts is he posts this thing, and he's like, "What do you think of this?" And he tags his cousin's name. And then he's telling me he didn't. I told him, I go, you started it. And he said, no, I didn't. I said, yes, you did. He goes, no, when you did that. He goes, no, I did post that, but she posts stuff all the time. He goes, I didn't post it on her page. I said, no, but you tagged her on it. So you literally called her out. Like, if you were in a group, I'm trying to explain, like, he doesn't want to hear it. Like, if you're in a group setting, like, we're all sitting in a room, and you just say something, then you just say something. But if you say something and you're like, what do you think of that? And you call somebody's name. I go, you just started something. I know I'm right. I know I'm right because I can't be wrong. I'm just kidding. I like this kitty cat. All right. What do we think? We have some different edges that we punch. Let's see what we like on here. So then, so I post under his thing, just hoping to soften this up. I'm almost thinking, I do like purple. I'm going to keep the purple red frame on that one. I'm thinking, here we go. We have the nips, we have the curves, and then we have the straights. What, don't I have a rounded? Or do I want roundy? I don't want roundy. I'm always doing roundy. I'm going to do, I don't know what I want to do. I wish somebody was here to tell me what to do. I'm going to do the nips. I'm really into nips right now, so it's just that kind of day. Maybe because it's so cold outside. Just kidding. Couldn't know myself. Anyhow, all out war. I'm like, so under his thing, when I seen that, I was like, oh my gosh, I wasn't home. So I just go underneath it and I say, why? And then I put like my face, like a facey thing where I'm covering one eye, like, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to see what's going to happen. But I'm like, why? And then I said underneath that, please don't war with family. Like, come on, man. Be better than that, babe. Come on. So, but he couldn't help himself. I got home and I was like, hey, he's like, did you see I posted or whatever? He goes, oh yeah. And he's all snickering like it's exciting. And I was like, oh my God. It was like he was 10 years old and him and his cousin are like trying to prove each other wrong. That's what it was like. And then I thought, obviously his cousin, she's not gonna like fall for this. She's just gonna probably just delete his, just untag herself, because she can do that, right? Untag herself and just be like, whatever, dude. Like, that's what I would do. Or I would just ignore. I mean, I would ignore it, but I would untag myself. So just because I'm not gonna, I don't like doing that kind of stuff. I don't like playing those kind of games. I don't like that arguments. I don't like it. It's so stressful and negative. Anyways, so he's all snickering. Well, you know, he grew up with his cousin. I didn't grow up with them, so I don't know. Maybe there's more, you know, to this bickering thing. I don't know. Whatever. But that is not what she did, my friends. That is not what she did. She went wild. She went wild crazy. And I don't know if she deleted all her stuff or if Facebook deleted all her stuff, but she posted so much bad stuff on there. And then, like, she would post it and then she would delete it and then she would post it and then delete it. And then and then I was watching that. By this time I'm at home and I'm trying to, like, Jesus, get this, stop doing this. Like, this is crazy. And he's like, no, she needs to know. And I'm thinking, well, that's probably what she's saying over there. Like, no, he needs to know. I mean, one of you need to grow up. I mean, hopefully both of you will, but one of you really need to just grow up. I have to say, be careful what I say because I don't want to irritate him. He's mad. Like, let him. Anyhow, it was bad, you guys. It was so bad. And I know that a lot of people have went through all these things and seen all these things and have witnessed things. I have never been so close to somebody with just they're just so volatile to each other. And then he was just like, he's just laughing. Like, he's egging her on. He's like, oh, no, that is not what they say. They say this. But she went crazy. Like, she's like total F-bombing it on the Facebook, calling him calling him names and saying that she is a Christian and he can go F himself, and that she prays that the same horrible things that have happened to her in her life happened to him, and that and then again saying that he is not a Christian, that there's not a Christian bone in his body, which, by the way, he's never claimed to be a Christian. So that's like, I'm not even sure like why she's saying that. So whether he claimed to be or not be, like, you're not a Christian, there's not a Christian bone in your body, but I'm a Christian and I pray to God that what happened to me happens to you. My friends, she was like in a horrible car accident and stuff, and some serious stuff had happened. She's had lots of surgeries, and she's anyways, telling him that he's I don't know. It was just wild. I was like, oh my gosh. So but then she's deleted a lot of it, and then she put it back on other stuff, and it's like, I don't know. It's just crazy. I told him, please stop. Please stop. This is the one family reunion that I love to go to. And I said, he's making it to the point. I'm like, do you not want to go? Like, are you trying to make it so we don't go? He's like, no, we're going to go. And I'm thinking, Jason, I mean, I've always gotten along with this one cousin of his. I mean, and I love her daughter. So I just really enjoy this side of the family so much. And so, but I'm like, seriously, people get crazy with politics, and I'm scared. I told him, I'm like, I'm scared. Like, I don't want to go. And I'm like, what if she's like super, like, who posts like that? Like, people don't post like that unless something's like not quite right. Well, anyways, this morning I was like, did you go in and apologize or take your stuff off or whatever? And he said, no. Because I was checking on him, like, I got to check on these people and see what's going on. And I go, because the whole thing's gone. The whole post is gone. I'm like, I don't know. Did Facebook take it down? Did his cousin take it down? I'm hoping. So I asked him, and he goes, well, maybe she was just drinking last night, which I don't know. And it got the best of her, and she was just, and maybe she's seen that. And I go, well, I'm hoping that's all it is. But again, I'm saying I don't want to go to the family reunion, because if that's the story, then what is it going to be like when we're in person? We're going to be, and this family reunion this time is going to be, it's going to be freaking on a ranch someplace, or I don't know, but all I know is it's wilderness, there's wilderness, there's wilderness. I ain't going. Nope, ain't doing it. Not unless he apologizes to his cousin and he promises to not talk about politics. It's like I want to put like a shock collar on him, and as soon as he starts up, I'm like, so like Maggie, she's got this collar that she wears when we go places. She's a really friendly dog, but she gets overly excited, and she's a big dog, and it's scary for kids. So I have a collar that is by, I can do like vibration, sound, and then in the event of an emergency, I can do a shock, and then you have the levels that you can use. So yes, I do put that on my doggie, and I almost never really have to use not even the vibration or the sound because, and she sits down eager because she knows we're going to go do something. So she sits down to get that on there. But as soon as I just grab the remote, I wear it around my neck. As soon as I grab a hold of it, she just stops. She settles down. So she's really good about paying attention to those kind of cues. Thank God, because I would hate to have to pull that, do that. But anyways, yeah, I want one for him. I want one for him. I don't know how I'm going to get it on him without him knowing that he's wearing one. That's the tricky part. He's probably thinking, yeah, I want one for you too. When you go on and on with your, because like, Jason, I want to tell you something. And he's like, you can see this look. He already gets the glazed over look in his eyes. Pauses whatever he's doing, TV or video or work, and at least he gives me the courtesy now to look at me. Except he has this look. I can mimic it for you, but I'm not on there. I'm gonna just let that go over there. And he gives me this look, like, okay, here we go. And I know he's probably thinking, I wish I had a shock collar for her so I can just like get to the point. Get to the point. It's all right. I want to do something now with those corners because they just kind of fray on me, but I'm gonna keep going. Let's do this. Let's go this way, I guess. No, that didn't work. All right, this is taking me a lot longer than I thought. I wasn't planning on actually making anything with these things. I'm just kind of cutting them down, but I wanted to see if there was like anything. Let me turn it this way so I know what I'm doing. Do I want to keep all those on there? Those actually don't bother me. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll keep that. Get rid of that. And then, I mean, that could be a pocket. Wouldn't that be fun? Made in the USA. It is. I am making it in the USA. Made in the USA. There we go. Let's do a big one. We'll do that, and we'll do that. And we'll just leave it like that. Yeah, there we go. That one's done. All right. Let's see what this one looks like. I just feel like, what a difference, huh? I should have kept, huh? That means I'm from the U.S. Huh? Okay, enough of that. I'm getting tired. That's what happens after I eat. I get really tired. That's why I generally don't craft after going. I'm going to put these aside. I'm going to cut those down later, the pieces that I want out of there. That's why I generally don't craft after work, because by the time I get off work, I do anything, I'm going to have to eat something, and then it just all downhill for me from there. I can clean. I can do things like that don't require any kind of mathing or cutting or language. And that's pretty. So let's see. Let me just cut this off with the yellow frame here. Whoops. Jeez Louise. Everybody's just jumping around here. Okay. It's because I'm scooching that way. I'll put that there. I mean, either one is nice. Maybe it would be nice to keep one with a yellow frame. It's just another, it's just matting is all it is. Let me make it smaller though. And there we go. And there we go. I almost talked about the kitchen. I'm like, don't talk about the kitchen on every video. I gave myself a talking to. Do not talk about the kitchen on every video. So, but there I go. And see, I talked about the kitchen. That's all I can do. But I'm excited. And like I said, I'll already be in Nebraska by the time this video airs. So who knows how far done. I have a feeling he's going to get a lot done while I'm gone. I'm hoping. I think that's what his plan is. I think he wanted to get it started before I leave, but I think he's planning on doing like the massive demolition while I'm gone. So, and then I need to be back to help him with some other things. I didn't do too good on keeping that edge on there, but that's, I mean, that yellow edge. But I've got 2 more I could do that with. I kind of like that with the yellow edge. What do you think? I think it depends on what I'm going to put this on. It definitely needs a matte. Isn't that pretty? I really love this. I'm ready for spring. Okay, I'm going to put these right here just for a second because I want to wait. I don't want to do this one. It's kind of the same as the other one. And this one here, this is another one I was thinking about fussy cutting. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Do I have 2 of those? Could have swore I had 2 of them, but I don't know what I did with it. Anyways, that needs to go over there. Huh. There's a lot of white space, so I'm like looking at like right through here. So I feel like if I cut this out, I would need to leave like white space everywhere just to kind of go with that. And then I do like this frame, but I don't want that. So let me see. I could take this down. I might just keep this one like this. I know I have another one in there somewhere. I know when I was pulling the cards, I seen multiple of certain cards. So I feel confident that there's another one of these, or maybe even a couple. This is just a really pretty color for the birds. I like it. It's just, I don't know, to me, I think it's kind of a neutrally kind of colors, but with color. Still giving me that, but I want the color. And then I can put something else over this, you know, like a cute label or a little saying. See, that would be pretty. Do I keep this yellow though? I don't necessarily need it. It does pull the in and gives it a matte. Let's try this. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. That, no, that isn't doing it for me. Oh, what about this? And then I have that orange one over here, I think. What'd I do with it? Has anybody seen it? Goodness. Here it is. Found it. No, that's not. No. Okay. No. I don't know. I think I'd rather have my own stuff on there. So I'm going to take the yellow out. Yellow out. And okay. The one thing I'm worried about is that I asked Jason if we could please relook at the colors that we picked for the cabinets again. And I just don't want them to all be painted when I get back. And then I'm like, oh, I hate them. I'm so scared, you guys. I'm scared. Okay, I like it better without the yellow on there. Definitely. And then if I do want to like create a matte, I can do that. I like that better. I actually like it with this. For now. But I'm just going to leave that like that. All right. Moving on. These ones, we didn't do any of this. This is, I wanted to tear these out and I wanted to actually stitch around them. So let's do that really quick. I'm going to go ahead and just cut this right here. There's nothing on this side of it, which is perfect. And then I can go ahead and stitch around there. I have dark brown thread in my stitcher thing, sewing machine, you know, that thing, that machine. So I think I'll try that. Although, I mean, a really pretty red thread would be nice on there. A dark green thread. Did I already pull one of these apart? Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right. I did. I think I just tore it and I didn't do this. See, it's thick. That spine is thick. Okay. So I'm going to throw those over there for now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go off camera. I'm going to sew these up, clean this up, and then we'll see what we've put together. I'll be right back. And just like that, we're done sewing. Oh, it took me a minute. So let's see what we did. What's all we got done. So I ended up not using this piece, but I do like it. I think that's super cute. Set that aside. And I did use a couple of inks, different colors. This one is Faded Jeans. I did that once. You'll see that, blue. And then I used my Dusty Concord. And they're just the archival inks. I just grabbed them and used those really quick. Set those aside. So on those cards here, I decided to keep the saying on there because I really like it. The goal of life is living in agreement with nature. You know, it's beautiful. So there's one with no sewing. And then I have 3 that I have sewing on it. I did them all a little bit different. I think I'll grab this. So we have that one. I just went around it twice with crazy threading. This one, this was fun. This takes a while to do though, changing that back and forth, but I did like it. I wish I would have not went across the top though. I wish I started right here and I wanted just to go around the 3 edges and then I forgot what I was doing and I went all the way up and around. Still looks nice, but yeah, if I did it again, I would just do it that way. I see how I did this one. I like that. And I did a squiggly line around that. I like it. So those 3 are done. And then I guess I don't know why I'm holding that, my friends. I'm so sorry. Whenever I see people doing that and they're holding it, and I'm always like thinking, just set it down. It's too wiggly. So I apologize, my friends. I apologize. So let's get started on here. Here's my little blanks. A few of them I did some stitching on, and then some of them I did not. So they're shiny on one side and they're not shiny on the other side. This one I decided I really like that, made in the USA. I thought it was kind of cool. So I just did a stitching on the bottom of that. That can be a pocket or a tuck spot. And this one is no stitching. And then these 2 tags, I did sew around both of these. Just, you know, it kind of helps me to remember, hey, you know what? You like that look. I could put an eyelet in there, and this is like ready to go. I could put a sticker or nothing, really. They're beautiful. The coloring is beautiful on those. And then I think I had 2 that have I kept the saying. So this is beautiful. I can use it like this. I can cover that up. I can use it as a pocket, and I can use this side or whatever. Same thing with this one. And I just have all the corners are just kind of rounded in different ways. And there I go, holding them up again here. I wanted to show you on this. All right. Now, the next order of business. Here we'll go. We'll just set these down. I went ahead and cut off all the yellow edges, the rings around that, and I stitched one and I left one. And I didn't even nip the corners because I really don't know what I want to do with it. So I'm just going to leave that as is. So those 2 are done. I'm going to put those in my stash. And then this one I did not stitch around. I kept the border. I tried to make it thinner. I kind of messed it up a little bit, but I think it'll still work. It's really pretty. And I just put ink on the back. Kind of messy, nothing crazy, extraordinary. I literally just took it, as you can see the marks, and I just went this way, all around it. And then I trimmed it, so I'll probably have to ink it again. Anyways, that one's done. That one is a done. This one, I did the 4 corners there, which I maybe could have inked that to help it stand out. I think that's what I was missing on this one. All right, so there we have that one inked. And then I have 2 more of these, and I didn't do any stitching on them. I also didn't, I only nipped the one. I kind of think I should do them all. They're really cool, but it doesn't matter. They're ready. They can go in the ready pile because honestly, until I use them, I don't know what I'm going to do. I may do some stamping on some of them, some generic stamping. We'll see. Here's the kitty cat. I did not ink the kitty, nor did I stitch on the kitty. I do like him just like that. I think he's so cute. I have so many older looking cards like that. I don't know if that one's old, but I have cards like that. We have this bird right here. So I kept everything, but I did round the corners. I didn't do any inking or stitching on that one. And I also, this is where I did the faded blue, the faded jeans inking. I did the front. I just needed to add something to it. It was so white that it was driving me nuts. Today's the day to celebrate, so I can leave that there, but honestly, I think I'll put like some sort of a ruffly thing or a cool punch right here. I think that'll be really pretty. And then I just inked the back. Again, a stamp or no stamp, I think it's gonna look great no matter what. And then I have this one cutout of the flowers, which honestly, you can stick it anywhere just to add some dimension and some added interest on what that is. Like, that's kind of cool. I personally like stuff like that. So I can put it on anywhere. I mean, it kind of blends into the kitty cat, but still I can hide the kitty cat if I want to, but I don't want to because he's so cute. So cute, so cute. Anyways, there we have that. Put that one up there and that one. And then we have these ones right here, which I have a couple more of these cards over there, but right now I only have these two. I did not, sorry, I did not do any stitching or inking on them. This one I just nipped the corners, all four, and then this one I did in a tag shape and I rounded the corners. Both are beautiful, and they went from just cards that sit in a thrift store that nobody wants into beautiful journal cards that I can now put in my journals, or I can just send them as a greeting card, or I can make fun things to send to people, or I can make things and actually sell them in my shop. But you know how I am with that. I'm so sorry. Anyhow, my friends, I thank you so much. I thank you. Anyhow, thank you so much, my friends, for hanging out with me. And I hope you enjoyed the process of, I don't know, card reconstructed greeting cards, you know, so that they're nice and beautiful and usable again in my stash. In your stash. I hope you're doing the same thing. If you're not, let me know. If you do more things with your cards, let me know. I love to hear all the wonderful things that are going on. So I guess I'm done for today with this video. I hope you enjoy all your moments, my friends, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.